Hey, what do you do now if you're one of the women impacted in this worldwide recall of a certain brand of textured breast implants? The FDA says that they have been tied to a rare cancer. That's not even breast cancer, it's lymphoma. It's called anaplastic large cell lymphoma. Well, we're going to talk to our Dr. Sanjay Gupta in the next hour, but first we're going to talk to a woman who has survived this cancer. And joining us this morning from St. Louis is raylene, hollrah, up early this morning. Thank you, by the way, for being up early. And it was 13 years ago, I think, that you had the surgery to have implants, and you chose this particular type of textured implant. Do you remember why you decided that would be the type?
Well, I was 33 years old, and I remember going to my plastic surgeon, and after my bilateral mastectomy for breast cancer, I chose the safest on the market, FDA approved. I was part of a 10-year mandated study, and I thought I was making the right decision.
And then it was about 7 years ago. What happened that made you go, something is not right?
Well, I was still going to my oncologist every 3 months for my follow-up checkups, and I had a late onset swelling. In 4 days, my right breast tripled in size, and I knew something was wrong and thought it was breast cancer again. And went in for surgery, did an implant exchange, and 11 days later, I found out I had anaplastic large cell lymphoma, 100% from my breast implant.
Raylene, our audience may not have been able to follow that right there. I wanted to point out, you are a breast cancer survivor. You
Yes.
had surgery to have an implant after you survived breast cancer, to only be diagnosed now with a different type of cancer. We see you today, and you look wonderful. How are you now?
I'm great, especially after yesterday. It's been 6 long years of advocating to get these implants off the market. It was a man-made cancer, and we made the first step in curing that cancer yesterday by getting them off the market. But now we've got thousands of women out there that have them still in their body, and they don't need to panic, but they need to talk to their plastic surgeons and have conversations about what the risks are and what to look for.
Most people wouldn't even know what kind of implants they got. Right? I mean, most people go, oh, I want the size.
Yes, absolutely. And most women that I talk to don't even know what the maker of their implants are. And it's important to educate yourself, be informed, because sometimes you can be your only advocate. And that's why I'm sitting here today.
You had at first been advocating, I believe, for like a big black box warning label type on this. So when you got the word yesterday that it is a worldwide recall, how do you think that's going to impact the women who do have these or who are thinking about the surgery?
Well, first off, we're going to save lives. I mean, that was the first step. It's been a long process. I've testified before the FDA 4 times along with Jamie Cook. She's been there right by my side. And yesterday was a win. We still have a lot of work to do. Still on a collaborative. Well, working with the FDA. In fact, we had our normal call last night for a collaborative community, and we're working on patient-informed consent, a patient checklist, and a black box warning. Just making sure, again, women are informed on what they're doing and what they're putting into their bodies.
You regret it?
Yeah, it's been a long road, but you know, I'm here today and I'm helping so many others. So I took something that was really difficult in my life, and now we're making a difference in the world.
You really did, Raylene. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Robin, thank you very much.
Yeah, in reaction to the FDA doing a worldwide recall. Now, this is the textured kind from Allergan. Allergan is not the only company that makes them, but that is who the FDA went to make this request. Now, Allergan, the company, says that patient safety is a priority, and it says you should talk to your doctor if you did have implants, especially if you don't know what kind. But if you do have this kind, address it with your doctor, and then we're going to talk to our Dr. Sanjay Gupta about what to watch out for that may mean that you do need to take more action than talk here. So that's in the next hour. Raylene, I'm so glad to see that you're healthy and doing well.